Hey, what's good, guys? It's your boy G Marks TV, back with a brand new video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, as you can see from the title, I am doing an episode recap and review for BMF season finale for season 2. So you guys know how I do on this channel. I give you guys a recap, then I give you guys a review at the end. So let's just get straight to it. So it started off with young Meech, Terry, and Big Mickey. They're running from the police and they're running from other people. Then they started chasing people and they started beating up people. So they showed how they went from boys to men. So now we're at the car wash and Monique was found dead inside of their car wash. So I guess Lamar thought it was a good idea to drop off the dead body in Meech and Terry's car wash. So Meech, he's disappointed by it because Monique was one of Meech's baby mamas. Meech and Sterling, they talk about B. Mackey being a rat and still being around. So, of course, your boy Meech, he's going to defend his boy B. Mackey. So, it turns out that Sterling sent Roland for Callie to handle some business. Keisha calls T, something happened with the kids, so T tells him that they're going to be alright and it's going to get them a house. Nicole has a hair show coming up, so Charles, he tells Lucille sorry and wants her to give him another chance. So she's just giving him the cold shoulder, not really giving a shit about him, not really caring about him. So the detectives now, they're interrogating K9 the snitch, so he's not really trying to snitch. So Peaches ends up coming in, so it turns out that she snitched on him and he becomes pissed off. And of course we know Peaches was already cheating on this dude. She's already a low down dog, so not really shocked by this one. So Lamar, he's in really bad shape. He's reminiscing on Monique and the good times that they had, and he's just really messed up. So the cousin basically tells him like, yo, you gotta like really snap out of it, like you gotta get your shit together. So Lamar ends up roughing his ass up, which is a constant thing that's been happening in this series. Like he's just treating this guy like trash. So the family, they reunite, they have dinner together, and of course, Lucille, she cannot get over this affair that he had with the side chick. So she brings up the side chick, and of course, ruins the freaking dinner. So Detective Brian's son, Kevin, he gets beat up again by the bully, which is like, damn, it's like a real sad scene. The bully, oh man, like you want to beat this kid. So he ends up beating up Kevin again, and he rips up the comic books that Kevin actually draws. Like, really sad scene. So the family, they end up supporting Nicole. They go to their hair show, and Makisha, she pops up, she's introduced, and Lucille automatically disapproves. Basically, of course, you know, she just got cheated on by Charles, so she see what's going on now, and it's like, oh no, you're doing the same thing your pops did. That's the type of that she's on. So the vibe is just really bad, and she's just looking at her like, and you're an older chick? Get the hell out of here. So T's baby mama, she pops up also, and he get into a big, and then Makisha just ends up leaving. So Satan now, he pops up on T and Makisha at the hair show, and he basically tells them, yo, y'all gotta stop around. This is bad. This is not looking good. You really shaving my boy Boom. So of course, you know, they're not with it. They basically telling him to f off. So Lamar gets high as like really high. He's seeing himself, he's just hallucinating, he's just going through it. But it turns out the person that he's seeing as himself is actually his cousin. So Brian meets with Meech and the boys. So Meech basically tells him that, yo, we have witnesses. There was a witness that was there with you when J-Mode died. So basically, yeah, give us this gun back. Give us this gun that you've been really saving, that's been in the damn safe. Give us the gun back, you will have your career. Or they're gonna make the witnesses snitch on him and basically f his career up. So Charles tries to have a fresh start with Lucille, and as he's talking to her, really trying to get back on the good side, she basically just asked him for a divorce. So Brian now, he's looking for the gun. He cannot find the freaking gun. He's really tearing up his whole closet looking for that gun. He cannot find it. It was supposed to be in the safe, but it's not in the safe. So Detective Jen, she pops up and she just says, okay, well, she's here for him because of what happened to Kevin. So he's like, what the hell happened to Kevin? And it turns out that Kevin got in trouble because he ended up taking the gun out of the safe and he ends up killing the bully, shooting him dead. So it was like, wow, I was not expecting that. So Meech and T, they talk, and Meech wants to kill Lamar. But T just tells him like, yo, we're not killers, don't do it. There's other ways to do this, do not kill this guy. And Meech is not with it. He's just like, he killed one of my baby mamas. He's been a thorn in our ass for a minute. We gotta take him out.
So Bryant now, he's under investigation and he had to hand over his badge and his gun to his captain because his ass is basically fired. So Jin tries to help him out because, you know, the kid, she don't want the kid to go to jail. Like, it's basically a situation where they're like, all right, you're gonna try to get Jin to make Big Mackie confess to having the gun, to shooting the gun off, so they can help out Kevin, give him like a lighter sentence. When she goes to actually do it, the Nikki just basically says, no, if y'all had something on me, I'll be in cuffs right now, and basically just tells her to go off. Meanwhile, Sterling was outside and he's seeing that Jin came in the apartment and left the apartment. So you know that looks really bad. So Meech, he actually comes to Lamar's house and puts a gun to his head. So Lamar is actually looking at him like, yo, do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. It is what it is. Like, he's laughing his off. So Meech decides that, you know what? I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna put you out in your misery. This is what you want me to do. So he ends up making him smoke the crack. So Lamar smokes the crack, and it turns out that the cousin was actually helping Meech. I don't know how long this was going on for, but it turns out that the cousin was actually putting crack inside of Lamar's food, was basically turning him into a junkie slowly, which was like, wow. Like, was not expecting that at all. So Meech has a going away party because they decided that he's going to start a life in ATL, where he's going to run the drug game in ATL, and Terry's going to stay out there and run the drug life in Detroit. So Meech gets his father a guitar. Of course, you know, Lucille broke that guitar, so he got him a new guitar, and they're bonding. They're actually talking and bonding. It's really good vibes. So then one of the guys was just like, oh, some girl over there looking really good. So it turns out that it's Lucille. And Lucille is looking better and badder than ever. She's looking real good. The vibes is good for her. And it looks like she's actually going to give Charles another chance. But they have a really good party. Same time, Meech ends up cutting off the Mickey. He loves him, that's still his brother, but he cuts him off. He's not in BMF no more. So a sad little scene. Brian goes to meet with Kevin in the cell, brings him comic books, and Kevin is kind of in delusional. Like, he doesn't understand, yo, you're about to do some serious time. You could do life in jail, depending on how they take this. So Detective Brian, he just gives him his comic books, and Kevin just says, hey Dad, this comic was actually based on you. I just had to change up a few things. Detective Brian, he just knows that basically his son's life is over. It's a sad scene. So Meech, he says goodbye to everybody in the neighborhood, and he actually gets the ATL. So he gets the ATL, he's talking to Goldie, he's all happy, they're having a good conversation. Next thing you know, your boy Mike pulls up, and they have a straight up shootout. So they have the shootout, and they ended up killing Mike. So she tells Meech that, hey, this guy works with the Italians, so we're gonna have a hell of a problem, we gotta get the hell out of here. So Goldie's sister ended up passing away. It was a sad scene. The acting on Monique's part was not good, but sad scene. The sister ends up dying. She ends up pulling the plug on her sister after the sister says, yeah, just let me go. I have to go. It's over. We'll meet on the other side of the gates. So Meech now, he goes to the club where he was spanking that girl's cheeks. So basically, Goldie sent him there to go see this new guy that's connected to the mom named Ronnie Green. Remy, this is the guy that BMF had Meech with in the previous episode. He's there, he sees him, so you know it's going to be trouble because he knows already that he's trying to take over. So it ends off with Terry and Markeisha. They're driving. It's the middle of the night, and they actually see Lamar cracked out, smoked out in the streets. Like, it was a real sad scene. Just to see my boy Lamar like that, it was like, damn, man. It looks like it's just, everything is just coming together. Like, they're just good to go. Next thing you know, you see your boy Saint rolls up. This is the guy that they spoke to early on. He rolls up, pulls out the strap, and he ends up shooting at T and Markeisha. But we don't know who gets hit, and that's how the episode ended.
So guys, I would say that this season finale was really good. I liked it. I would give it an 8. And the reason I'm giving it an 8 is because I feel like, first off, the acting from Monique is very watered down. It's not really something that I'm like, okay, like, I believe you. It's something to like where it's just like, she just seems very comfortable. That's number 1. Number 2, the scene where Martin just walking down the crack alley, it didn't really seem crack-ish to me. It just seemed regular. Like, first off, he looked too clean. He looked too regular. I'm just like, yeah, if you high, strung out on crack, that's not how you freaking look. He just looked like he was just walking regular. I don't know, maybe the acting wasn't good, or maybe the makeup artist didn't do a good job. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't believable that he was smoked out on crack. Even though he was on the streets with other crackheads, it wasn't believable. But what I was feeling, I definitely liked the fact that the ending was, they thought they was having a good ending, a new beginning, but really it was just a new beginning of problems. The fact that as soon as your boy Meech got to ATL, he had a shootout and he had new enemies, I feel like that was really cool. The fact that T and Makisha got shot at the end, I thought that was cool also. Like, it was good. Like, I was really feeling those two things. Like, it was a good episode overall. Like, and it seems like the father and the mom, they're just getting back together. They're gonna start over fresh. I thought that was cool too. It was really good because the way it was really ending, it just seemed like the end of the show. But of course, we know that they got at least 4 or 5 more seasons to go. So I enjoyed this season finale. It was a good job. They did a really good job. So guys, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as I'm posting every single week. I'm so sorry about how late these videos are coming up. I'm definitely gonna do better. I promise you guys. Just hang in there with me. So much is going on in my personal life, as far as work, as far as a lot of stuff. You know, your boy is overwhelmed with a lot of shit. So bear with me. Thank you guys. Love you guys. It's your boy G Marcus TV signing off.
Got it. That's a wrap.